democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Whose state? Our state. 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 Whose state? Our state.
Not that I'm really excited about that because they're shilling, but you know, whatever. I like
Huger, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Jank is a Hillary like backer now,
Yeah.
but what's his face? Shit, what is his name? Jimmy Dore. Totally burned.
I'm a Bill Maher.
Let's Glee in here now.
Goddamn.
Let's Glee.
Let me tell you something about fucking Glee. They butcher every goddamn thing they touch.
They do. They fuck over everything. Glee sucks.
I was so
Jesus fuck.
fucking mad when I fucking saw the Rocky.
Regresar con un chingo de dinero que yo no amas. Volví a Costa para tomar y surfear. Platicaba con la raza 'cause they know who we are.
I'm guessing I have to go to the office first.
Yeah.
Is that the office up
That's
there?
the main day use area.
Is that the office up there? Oh, it's right there. Did they put the sign after? Okay. I was like, really?
Yeah, for Fred E. Dingus over here.
Don't worry about it. This is cute.
So I'm waiting on a wonderful meal made by Daniel and April, and I helped, and Torin helped. So all of us, we all contributed to this meal, and it's like no meat except for the chili that Daniel bought because he wanted chili. Yeah, and we're at the campsite, and we're going to chill here, and then tomorrow we're going to meet up with a few Bernie groups, I think. And then the convention's starting.
It's funny that there was less traffic here than in Sevierville.
Yeah, I know.
Bigger than
Yeah.
So why did you decide to come with us?
any political movement I need to be around.
Why?
Experience it, learn it, talk to people.
So is that the only reason why you came, or do you have like strong feelings about this?
I do have strong feelings about it, mostly because everyone involved has strong opinions about it, and I'd like to end dogmatism on both sides. I fear that there's a lot of dogmatism on both sides. People feel passionate to the aspect where they're blindly devoted on both sides, and I fear that could push us in the same direction that the RNC is currently in. We need to stop hating people because of, opinions are good to attack, but not people. This is just my personal opinion. I know it's dangerous to say about among Hillary fans, but or on Bernie fans, and I'm a Bernie fan myself. But when Christie started the chant "Lock her up," it seemed like we were doing more of an attack on a character and less of an attack on her opinions. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Challenge that out of her opinions, but that seems kind of scary, McCarthy era stuff.
Also, like, lock up your political opponent.
I know.
That
kind of worried me.
That's like not a thing that we're known for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It worried me. Anyway, I'm gonna ask him a question. Welcome to the group, buddy. What's your name?
Guillermo.
I did not hear that.
Guillermo.
Guillermo.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Okay, I'm sure you hear this. I'm curious. Where's the accent from?
I'm from Puerto Rico.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Nice.
One of my best friends is Puerto Rican.
How long have you been here?
I arrived at noon.
Noon, you said?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, from where?
I came from Puerto Rico on Friday night.
Oh, wow.
In New York City. Stayed 2 nights
And you came up-
Greyhound to Philly.
Oh, wow.
All this way to the DNC?
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure. Thanks
Nice.
for joining. I like
I'm working as a volunteer for the Alexander team.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm with the Puerto Rico delegates.
Oh, that's so
we're
cool.
staying near here to the Desmond something hotel.
I actually think I've seen you on Facebook.
Yeah.
What do you mean same on Facebook?
There's a gigantic Occupy DNC Facebook group that
Cool.
April added me to.
So I need to be at like 3 p.m. around, and then
Hopefully we'll get there soon.
Pennsylvania Convention Center. There's a check-in for the volunteers.
Just follow us, we got you.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Okay. So,
Primary in Puerto Rico did that. We're not aware of the details of the primary or the candidates, but still voted for Hillary in this case because the main party told them to. So,
Huh. Huh. Okay.
So we just heard that Debbie Wasserman Schultz. You want me to say Schultz? Yeah, say it. Debbie Wasserman Schultz has just resigned. Effective end of the convention. Progress. Yes. This is fantastic. I hear all around me now. Any Bernie supporter passing, it's just a whisper. Schultz resigned. She resigned. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh my God, we practically ran through the streets whenever we heard that.
We heard it from a running messenger.
Yeah, it
a
was
man
so
running
cool.
through the streets screaming it.
It's so cool. This is, oh, best day. Best day.
Welcome, goddess.
Can I see your arm?
Here, let me hold your ice cream.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, what would you like to document?
Do you want to
I don't.
Yeah. Would you like some drums?
Yeah, I would definitely love some drum.
So we're all here for different reasons, but I personally feel called to be here to speak or sing or drum for our feminine beings.
Yes.
Because I think that this, by empowering our feminine and by remembering our goddess, our sacred goddess, that this is how we can best serve our earth.
I'm still going to get a lay of the land of what it's like down there.
That's beautiful.
Protecting our feminine and remembering as women who we are. We are inside in our hearts and what we are doing here. This is why I'm here. We are goddess rising.
Yes. Woo! That's beautiful.
We just did a goddess piece.
Right, so carrying the energy of compassion and light.
Like, does it matter that over people put in their registry too late, like a day or two, something like that. Either way, the Bernie Sanders supporters were rejected, and they started throwing chairs and stormed the stage.
Guys are not going to sit on their hands when she comes on the stage. No, they aren't. And those are the diehard Bernie Sanders supporters who will ruin anything that is not.
And I was also in the hall for that, and that was most.
I wanted to say, let's stick together here. That's why we're killing each other. I'm being honest. I wanted to tell her.
There were actually some Black Lives Matter protesters at the MSNBC rally.
What are you doing? Are you videoing?
Oh, it's video. Oh my God, I didn't even notice you were posting. No, it's a video. I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shut. Stop it. Stop it.
A revolution, then we're gonna spark a joint, okay? Right. If this doesn't happen right now, if that revolution doesn't start right this second, then we're definitely gonna light something up. We're gonna let you guys talk. You got the floor.
Really help the people. All right, I mean, I hear all that, but the industry doesn't get to do any of that unless you're getting me to buy your weed, right? And right now, it costs like $4 to produce a pound of hash oil wholesale, which, you know, here goes for like 18.
Dude, don't miss out. Get in line, folks. The revolution's marching away.
I'm taking a video, hun. Yes. We need more children like you in the world, hun. You're welcome. I'll vote responsibly for you, I promise. Hi, good, how are you?
Filter out and exile those who don't think that way. That's why they stand aside.
Do you live in Philly or are you in town? In town for the DNC. From? Tennessee. Yeah. I'm going to art school, so that's why I'm creeping on you.
Creep all you are. What is your medium?
I do really well in watercolor, but I'm trying to get into pastels.
Watercolor's hard. I feel like you have to be very patient and a very controlled human being to do watercolors. That's awesome.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Cheyenne. Yours?
And I'm Corey. It's nice to meet you.
Corey? Cool.
So are you doing any demonstrations or anything exciting while you're in here?
Just trying to find groups of people to connect with, really.
Well, if you're around tomorrow, the Westboro Baptist Church is doing a protest at 12th and Locust at what we have called the Mazzoni Clinic. It is the #1 LGBT and trans clinic in the United States. They are here to harass trans clients. So we're doing a peace wall. Everyone is gathering early in the day to basically make a blockade around the building so they cannot get anywhere near it. So So
That is awesome.
you're available.
Yeah.
People are they're going to have a band playing songs of like love and peace. Nobody's allowed to bring anything that has like negatives, anything to it. It's just like let love live, things that you want, positive messages you're trying to give out. So it's a counter protest. So it's supposed to be all about peace, love, and just not letting those crazy people anywhere near people who actually need help with something.
That's really awesome. I would love to be part of that. I don't know when we're leaving, but we'll see if we can make it.
Yeah, it should be the city's backing us on this like 100%. So it's a pretty interesting thing. If the city gets involved, then you know it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's perfect. This looks like your version of an American flag.
It is. So most of these are all flags. So it's just a flag with a bunch of bullets on it. Let's be real. It's a weed flag. It is what it is.
A weed flag?
It's a weed flag.
That's beautiful. I love it.
And those are all. I have other ones, but these are the ones I brought out with me today.
Are you going to decorate the field?
Decorate the field?
Yeah, the one that's that's usually blue. The one over in the corner.
Oh no, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's usually called the Field of Blue. That's why I said the field. Are you going to like represent stars on it somehow or nah?
I'm not sure what I'm going to do. What I might do, because like the other ones don't necessarily have stars. Like that one has one big star. The gold is supposed to be the star of that one, and then that one I just took the whole corner and turned it into a sun because
the sun is a star.
The sun is the biggest star in our solar system.
Yeah, so.
I think I might just leave the blunts on this one, and I was going to kind of have maybe one lit. I don't know. I know there's a big weed protest going on, and it kind of inspired this. Plus, this is a repurposed canvas, and it had this really weird picture of a duck on it that I'm not sure what they primed it with, or sealed it with, that I couldn't really get the duck to go away, so I went with the same colors as the duck to blend him in, because you can see him. You can see him on the back, Mr. Duck. It's spotted at first like a buck, but. So that's kind of what inspired it. I was like, the duck kind of looks like weed color, so it's going to be a weed flag with a duck in it.
That's wonderful. That is really cool.
Gotta love thrift stores. Have you been to Philly before?
No, this is my first time.
What do you think so far?
I love it. I do like DC better, but I do love it.
Why do you like DC better? What's more appealing about DC to you?
I don't know for some reason. Mostly right now I'm really mad at the transportation system in Philly. The trains are really annoying. And the DC Metro is a lot easier.
Yeah, the DC Metro is fabulous compared to this. That's why I typically ride a bike everywhere here because the city is very bike friendly.
That's good. If I ever moved here, I'd probably get a bike and live like in the city-ish. So
I live in a section called Fishtown, which is a little bit more northeast of here,
Mhm.
and that's the only section of the city that's like really accessible by public transit. And like, it's easy to do bike and stuff, but there's one train that goes up there, and it seems to be pretty consistent, and it's like the only one, unfortunately.
Nice. But yeah, I've lived in like smaller towns and rural areas my whole life, and last weekend I went to DC, and this weekend I'm here, so I'm discovering that I think I'm a little more suited for city life.
Yeah, that I grew up in the suburbs of Ohio, and I like the first time I went to New York, I was 20, and I was like, I have to live in that city at some point in my life. And then when I was 22, I moved out here. Like so hot, my paint is drying so friggin' fast. I can't do like anything I want to do.
What medium is this?
It's all acrylic.
It's all acrylic?
Some of it's latex. The brown is like house paint. But it's drying ridiculously fast because of the heat. Like this one I was working on yesterday, I was having a really hard time with my blending because it was really fucking hot.
Yeah.
Everything was just melting as soon as it was like dry as soon as it went down.
Yeah, I don't work much with acrylic. I've worked with oil before.
I do not have the patience to be an oil painter.
Yeah.
I don't. My ADD is like not okay with it.
I don't have the patience to actually put like the oil in the medium, but I do like that it doesn't dry as fast as acrylic.
Yeah. Yeah, that would. I don't know. I've never had good experience with oil paint. I just didn't like it. I like the quickness of the acrylic. I like I like the chemical makeup of acrylic paint. I think like the history of acrylic paint is really an interesting thing. Like it was made by a glue company as an alternative to oils because they were becoming expensive and toxic to people, and I think they're really cool. And it's plastic, like you're just building, and a lot of acrylics now are being made out of recycled materials.
That's really awesome.
So I think that's wonderful. And the cool thing about acrylic is like, since it is so plasticity, like even on the palette it will mix with water and different stuff, but it still keeps its own, and you can still like do different things. Like as soon as oils hit other oils, it just like turns into mush.
Mush, yeah.
And the colors, like same with watercolors. I have a hard time with it because everything turns muddy, and it's a little too hard for me to control.
Yeah. Your work is absolutely beautiful, though.
Well, thank you very much.
Do you have like a Facebook page that I can follow you at or anything?
I do have Facebook and Instagram. I can give you one of my cards if you like.
Perfect.
It has Facebook, Instagram, email, all that good stuff on it.
Being an artist, I really want to support as many artists as I can. Oh, this is beautiful. Handmade business cards. This is beautiful.
Are they giving away shirts over there?
Yes.
Oh man, I definitely want to go.
This is wonderful. Did you make it?
Yes, we all did it.
That's beautiful. I love it. So I have a YouTube channel and I'm just documenting my time here in Philadelphia at the protests and stuff. Would you mind telling me why you're here?
We're here from Nashville to support Bernie Sanders, oppose the unlawful nomination of Hillary Clinton in light of all of the obvious mountains of fraud.
So you said you came from Nashville? Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and my group came from Knoxville.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're like the only other people from Tennessee?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's what we're telling people. We're here supporting the South, not all of us like the South.
That's my favorite
Yeah.
so far.
Thank you.
That's my favorite so far.
Yeah. Alrighty, and what do you like really want to see if Bernie doesn't get the nomination? What do you think would be the next step for us?
I want to see everybody continue this, stay connected, vote in who we want.
Yeah.
If no one's gonna listen to us or give us the time of day, then we just have to do it.
Right.
You know, so, and it's good. It's about time we did it. Let it kind of slide.
Yeah. You think a revolution's going to start soon?
I think it's happening now. It's the beginning of it, anyway. It depends on what your definition of revolution is, with it, I really just think it's people that want all the same stuff, really. Everyone's kind of angry.
Well, you see, revolution is the word that's been floating around in Bernie supporters recently.
It
so
is. It's definitely turning the establishment upside down. It's definitely doing elections differently now. Doing elections that are, us and not bought by money.
Right.
So since that's become such a standard, then this is a revolution, which is kind of ridiculous, I think.
And it's really great that people that are like 30 and younger are the ones that are like coming out here and showing support and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's, of course, 30 and plus too are out here too, but we're the idiots in the hot,
Like, I expected it to be a lot of millennials. I expected a lot of that. What I didn't expect is so many people in that 40 plus category. And it's good to see that it's like, I feel like it's a good mix of people that are not just young people, but older people, that you have this impression that all these people that are 40 and plus, like they don't have no interest in Bernie Sanders at all. And that's clearly simply not true.
Right. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to me, guys.
No worries.
And I love your banner. It's beautiful. Hey. So I have a YouTube channel, and I'm just trying to document everything that's going on here at the DNC in my week at Philly. Do you mind like talking to me about like why you're here, what your sign means, and things like that?
Well, obviously we're here because we're fighting.
Right.
We have to be here. What really solidified me coming here is I was part of the Nevada convention. I don't know if you guys all heard about it.
The one where like everybody was barred by police.
And
yes.
they were apparently throwing chairs, and they made us look like monsters.
Right.
I got to witness firsthand our rights being taken away, our voices being silenced, and then spitting in our faces.
Right.
And that's not right.
Right.
Tons of people got turned away. So that solidified me. I need to be here. I need to be here with my people. We need to unify. We need to break down this machine. So that's why I'm here.
Okay. So the word revolution has been floating around Sanders and Jill Stein supporters for the past months, actually. Do you think that this is actually some sort of social or political revolution?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I mean, revolutions have been happening for long before we've been alive, different types of revolutions. This is, our revolution now, and this goes, what I feel is, we've always known there's been corruption. We've always known dirty politics happen. But now we're actually seeing it.
Right.
The curtain's been pulled. There's no turning back.
Right.
We can't unsee and unknow the things that we know now. So now it's just the action we take from here on out, and we need to be united.
Do you think that's because of our generation, that the millennials are getting old enough to vote and actually be in on these elections and stuff like that? So do you think it's our generation like opening our eyes?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is the millennial generation. I think, because this is our future.
Right.
This is a mess we're going to have to clean up. And the longer we wait to fight it, the harder it's going to be for us when we get into power, positions of power.
Yeah.
So, we need to start locally. We need to get involved locally and change our local organizations, our local Congress, pass local laws that work for everyday American people, and build it up. This isn't going to happen overnight. This isn't going to happen this election.
Right.
I mean, I hope it will, but the way things are going, everyone sees what's happening.
Yes.
They're getting away with anything that they possibly want. So if it doesn't happen this election, it may not happen the next election, but we can't give up. We need to get involved locally. We need to start from the bottom up. We need to get people in the system, people that are fighting for us, people, that are going to eventually get into those high positions of power.
Yeah. On that subject, a lot of people know that millennials are very in support of Sanders, and I was expecting a lot of millennials here. That doesn't surprise me. What does surprise me is the vast amount of older 30 or 40 plus people here. Does that surprise you?
No, it doesn't. I've actually, through this whole campaign, have met a lot of people 50 up who have been waiting for this moment, have been waiting for young, old, every race, every religion to come together. They're excited. I've talked to them, and they're like, we're so happy, I was with a lady who was very big in the 60s and 70s, and she's like, this is our moment. She's like, we've been fighting for this for so long, and we're so glad that millennials are becoming part of it. It's important.
That's fantastic. Alrighty, thank you so much for talking with me. Enjoy the rest of the convention. Have a great day. I have a YouTube channel, and I'm trying to document everything that's going on this week during the DNC.
I can rap for a minute.
All right.
Are you live streaming right now?
No, I'm not live streaming. I'm going to compile everything together later. Yeah. So I just wanted to talk to people about why they're here, what their intentions are, and things like that. So why did you guys feel compelled to come to Philly?
Okay, well, feeling the bird, what else did I say? Well, I can say a lot, actually. I made a sign yesterday and said, we are the Bernie Sanders flock. And so I did like hashtag flock, so that way, instead of like telling people my name, like here's how you find me, just search hashtag flock on Facebook, and then you'll see all my posts that I've been posting, live streams and stuff. And it's so funny, as soon as I made that sign, people were coming up to me talking about birds and all kinds of Bernie Sanders stuff. Like put a bird on it, And it's all about that one moment at the podium where that bird landed on the podium, and like everyone's heart just like opened. And it was a sign, And I was actually writing a book on synchronicity, and it started with this one crazy moment one day. I walked into my kitchen and I was like struck by lightning. Like it was so much like when you look at the light of God, you can't even comprehend it because it's so incredible. And at that moment, a bird flies directly in front of me and hits my window. And unfortunately, the bird died. wood thrush, and I was like, there's something significant about this. And it started unfolding like a few years later. And now with all the Bernie Sanders stuff, and like it's kind of still coming to fruition and being realized. But 10 days later, another bird hit the window when my father was right there in the kitchen. And this doesn't happen like, in 10 years, 2 birds have flown into the window, and it was in the span of 10 days, twice. So that just was like another, just like, if you didn't get it the first time, here's the message again. It was like a messenger bird, you know? Oh, I know. I can talk for anyway, so I'm writing my book about that. It kind of revolves around something about birds. Well, cats too. I love birds and cats. I'm like a bird cat. Anyway, you want to go for it?
Yeah. Okay. I unfortunately, my vote wasn't counted. Oh, okay. My vote was counted. I was given the wrong address when I was sent to vote. And because of that, a lot of my friends at my college, RIT, weren't allowed. Hold on, I'm being distracted. Woo! Like 10 more years. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Anyway.
Sorry.
My vote almost didn't count. And in Brooklyn, people's votes did not count. We got actually taken off the electronic ballot. There is massive amounts of evidence that there was huge amounts of voting fraud going on through the Hillary campaign. And I'm here to make my voice heard because I don't feel like enough voices were heard in the actual election process.
That's good. That's very amazing. So, what do you guys hope to accomplish here? Like, if Bernie doesn't get the nomination, what do you think is the next step for this movement that's happening here?
United Progressive Third Party, 57% of people in America are not registered Democrat or Republican. So we got this. If we come together under a third party, and we got this. And we got more supporters. Technically, if we all mobilize and come together. Okay, so what we're doing right now is trying to figure this all out. We're all kind of like, what does this all mean? This endorsement, the WikiLeaks stuff, everything's like coming to a head. And so yeah, we don't have the answer yet, but we're coming to it. Every moment we get a little bit closer to figuring out what we're all going to do together. We're networking like, we never have before.
Bernie is pushing aggressive policies that Hillary Clinton would never have adopted otherwise. Now she's going to move into the middle so she can get moderate voters. But I think that we're all here really to show the utmost disgust in what the Clinton campaign has done to Bernie Sanders voters, saying that we're crazy, that we're looking into conspiracies, when now that WikiLeaks has come out, proven that it's true. We're not crazy. This is real stuff that's going on. People are being taken off. Debbie Schultz is just taken off of the DNC. I think the more people we get off of the DNC, the more Hillary will finally understand she can't do whatever she wants to do. She will have to. Like a nice way to say that.
Take responsibility.
She's gonna have to take responsibility. She can't keep sweeping this under the rug. And the more people we have here supporting another person that really should have won, the more she'll understand. But we're not going away anytime
soon. The word revolution has been floating around a lot of Bernie supporters. Do you guys agree with that? Do you think that this is a revolution?
The revolution will not be sold. The revolution will not be air conditioned.
No, it's really hot.
It'll be streamed live on Facebook, but it won't be on TV.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think this is a revolution because we're forcing mainstream media to realize that they're not covering anything that people really want. This is a revolution because we're getting more voters in that have ever voted before. This is a revolution because all of a sudden we can prove that grassroots work, that we don't need mass corporations throwing in money. Yeah, this is a revolution. This is huge.
Yeah.
Instead of left and right, it's becoming establishment versus anti-establishment.
And dude, left and right is we gotta get out of dualistic thinking in general. A lot of things like down with duality, up with Trinity. Because I like triangles a little bit more than like
a line.
Like circles are awesome.
Thank you so much. One would be good for me.
Yeah, thank you.
Instead of black and white, how about like all kinds of grayscale luminance and chrominance?
You guys are lovely. God bless you.
Good?
Yeah.
Good, yeah, thank you.
We're marching. We're marching. Let's go.
All right.
We got a big joint, a really big joint. A big joint today. We got a big joint, a really big joint. Smoke a big joint today. We got a big joint, a really big joint. Smoke a big joint.
What?
I was saying, she had big old fistfuls. But now we never tell people about it. It'll leave it all. Oh man, I gotta catch up with my team. These things aren't that easy. It can be read clearly on the left side.
Bernie! Now! Bernie! Woohoo! Drop out, Hillary! Drop out! Drop out, Hillary! Drop out! Drop out, Hillary! Drop out! Hillary, drop out! Drop out, Hillary! Drop out!
Anybody want to hop in here?
Yeah, anybody want to help? Come on! Thank you. Woo! Okay, now I'm too short to hold it. There it is. Oh.
They're attention whores.
They're what?
Attention whores.
Yeah.
Hey everybody. So I'm finally back in Tennessee. The past couple of days in Philadelphia have been absolutely incredible. I had a wonderful time with April and Torin and especially Daniel. And I'm sorry, it's a very long video. I understand, and it's an extremely long video, but I actually did not get to video as much as I really wanted to, because my phone died halfway through Saturday. No, wait, we went to sleep early on Saturday. Never mind. It really died halfway through Sunday. It died halfway through Sunday and then died halfway through Monday. I got only part of the march. We marched from like 1 o'clock until 3 or 4 all the way down 3 miles from City Hall down to Roosevelt Park across from where the convention was. And it was amazing. It was such, if you guys can see, if you can tell, I am red. Like, it's crazy. From about here down, it's just like a tan, really, but from here, all around here, my back, my face, it's just red, is what's going on. It's crazy. And it was absolutely amazing. I really, 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 really wish that I had a physical camera to do my recording with, because I probably would have gotten a longer battery life out of that and a lot more video time, because actually on my phone I only have about an hour of video time, which I'm surprised I didn't use all of that in Philadelphia, but I probably would have if my phone didn't die every few hours and we were on the move way too much to actually charge them. So but me, April, Daniel, and Torin are talking about doing more of these things. April asked me if we want to do a follow-up video for the channel, and I said yes, of course I do, yes. So I'll probably do a follow-up video with her. I don't know about Daniel or Torin, probably not, but me and her are going to sit down and talk about what went on and everything like that, because it was our first time doing this. Daniel has done protests like this before, he's used to it, he's a veteran, and he was in his element. It was the time of his life it literally looked like it, but me and April had an absolutely amazing time. It was amazing, and I'm glad that you guys got to come along with it, at least a little bit, and I can't wait to do something else like this with you. Love you, bye-bye.